talking about detoxing your apartment or living space, but especially apartment. First tip I have for you, diatomaceous earth. This is basically a fossil shell flour, and what I do with it is along the cracks especially, and really just throughout the whole carpet, you just take a little bit and just sprinkle it everywhere, and then just rub it into the ground, into the carpet. It's not going to mess up your carpet. You could vacuum up later if you want. I leave it there for a while, and really you just go crazy with this stuff. I pretty much put it everywhere. Now the purpose of that is especially if you have carpet, but for anyone really, even wood floors, there's little bugs, ticks, fleas, bed bugs. Another good thing you could do is you could just put it on the bed, just rub it into the bed, under the mattress. I really recommend getting mattress covers. These have zippers on them, so it keeps out any bugs. They can't go and live in the mattress. What diatomaceous does exactly is it kind of looks like razor blades under a microscope. It's okay for our skin. It actually is a good exfoliant, but for bugs it shreds them apart. So it'll actually rip them up, rip up the eggs, the flea eggs. So it'll just kind of bring, usually inside your home or your apartment it's going to be really, really toxic. So I'm just sharing a few tips to make it less toxic. It's not going to be a 100% cure, but we're just looking at minimized toxicity in our life. And my next segment is about air quality. This is a HEPA air filter. I bought this for $10 on Craigslist used, and it came with a new filter. Not bad for really, really good filtration. Yeah, it's very simple design. Sucks it in there and it just gets trapped in the filter there. Now, the benefits to having a HEPA air filter is it filters out to a very small micron size all the dust particles in the air, any fungal spores flying around, parasite eggs, basically anything that's riding the air that's big enough, but still micron size, super small, things you still can't see. It'll suck it in there and get caught in the filter. That's the HEPA air filter stands for high efficiency particulate air, and to me that's my #1 step for cleaning the air. That's the first thing I would get. Third thing for air quality is a houseplant, or many of them. I have that one and I have this one as well. This one works really, really well. I believe this is mother-in-law's tongue. NASA did a study. They were trying to figure out how to clean the air in spaceships, and they found that plants absorb VOCs, volatile organic compounds, really well. About 60% overnight, in fact, for certain ones. So we're talking about formaldehyde, benzene, different things that are off-gassing from plastics, things in your carpet, the stuff, the glue holding your floor down, the paint. Basically, there's no way to get rid of these things, but what plants do is they actually absorb it. They breathe it in, and it gets locked in the plant, so you don't have to deal with this stuff. So just putting a few houseplants around your house, even if it's dark, it gets pretty dark in here. I just move these outside every once in a while to get some sunlight, sunbathe. Okay, Wi-Fi is another big one, especially living in an apartment. That's a nervous system, just think electrical system disruptor for your body. Check this out. A way to tell how crazy yours is take out your phone if you have a smartphone. Go to Wi-Fi. Whoa, daddy-o, look at that. At least 3 signals. If I go on my computer, there's actually about 7 or 8. There's another one popped up. Look at those strengths too, they're almost all full. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the one I'm connected to, 5. So I'm standing in a bubble of 5 signals. Ouch. What that does is that stresses the nervous system. Simple solutions to EMF pollution that almost 100% neutralize it. Grounding. This is a grounding pad. Whenever I'm on the computer, I'm barefoot and just go there. This is connected, if we follow the cord, to a little hub. The other one goes to my bed. I have another thing for my bed. And this actually goes up here through my window and down into my neighbor's dirt. I just threw it out the window, knocked on his door, asked if I could nail it in. He thought I was crazy. It's worth it. You're worth it. Your health is worth it. Pretty much it's a grounding rod that I hammered into the earth. That's the best way to do it. It's not as effective if you go through the grounding socket on the wall. That third prong's the grounding outlet. But sometimes you get interference, especially if you live in an apartment. The best way I found I feel the difference is a grounding rod that's pushed into the dirt. So grounding. So with grounding, basically $10 million worth of research was done on it. So it definitely works. An electrician in Southern California discovered it. And they found that it does a myriad of things. Improves jet lag. So if you fly and you're in a different time zone, just by being barefoot for about a half an hour, you ground into that time zone, so it's less recovery time. It lowers cortisol levels. It thins the blood, increases blood flow. People can get off thyroid medications. It's really balancing on the thyroid gland. Better recovery from workouts, deeper sleep. That's one of my favorite benefits of it. The foremost benefit of grounding is as soon as you're grounded at the speed of light, if you just touch a tree branch while you're on a cell phone, is what I do if I'm outside. Instead of needing a headset, just kind of lean on a tree, take your shoes off and be barefoot and be on your cell phone. That's gonna, the EMF basically is just neutralized. Any excess charge in the body gets pushed out into the earth. That's my favorite benefit of grounding, is it almost reduces EMFs to 0 in your body. It actually reduces the body's voltage by about 1,000 times, which to the body just means less stress. The shower. Could this be a gas chamber? Possibly. This is a shower filter. This thing cost me about $40. Usually these things are $40 or $50. There's a little filter in there. This one's copper zinc. It basically dechlorinates the water. Chlorine is a respiratory toxin. It also wipes out all of your gut bacteria, kind of like antibiotics. So when you're in a shower and it's really hot, you're breathing in that steam, that turns into chloroform gas, and that goes into your lungs throughout your system, wipes down your good bacteria, so you're not going to digest and absorb and assimilate your food as well, just from taking a shower every day. It's crazy, right? But it's true. So another thing is a bath filter. This I really like because you can take to hotels. If you go out, it's just, it's a lot easier. Basically, your hair is going to be softer. Probably need less products to notice the same results in your skin and hair. You'll just feel better. You'll probably lose weight because you'll start digesting your food better if you start consuming probiotics and you get your bacteria load, your good bacteria load, to a good level. And yeah, that's what I recommend for detoxifying your living space or apartment.